And once again, it's on. It's your boy Z to the right here, and I'm just gonna cover these conference championships. And I'm gonna right now do perhaps one of the most iconic matchups we've basically are having in a very long time. This championship here is pretty much represents quarterbacks of different decades that have been playing the league for years. Brady came in 2000, 2001. Aaron Rodgers came in around 07, 08. These have been two of the most dominant quarterbacks we've been having in the NFL in the regular season over the last 15 years. And I already told y'all how I feel about Brady. Me personally, I've had enough of Brady for one lifetime. I've watched this man dominate the AFC for like 20 years. And y'all gotta understand about Tom Brady. This is proof right here that the league is really not scripted like y'all think it is. This is really not all that rigged. Because teams that have actually rigged the game, they've actually gotten caught right away. They have not gotten away with it at all. But this is the first time where Brady's playing for another team and has them right back in a conference championship. He's made it here again. Now, I'll admit that the Buccaneers have done more for Brady than they did for Jameis Winston. They didn't give Jameis Winston the help that Brady has. Brady has veterans. Not only did they pick up the Ndamukong Suh, they also have Antonio Brown. You got Rob Gronkowski. You have Leonard Fournette. And if I'm not mistaken, LeSean McCoy was also over here. I think he's injured. He might be hurt, but I think he went over here. He might have been playing with this team too. Y'all correct me wrong. I might have saw Shady McCoy on that Buccaneers sideline. But the fact remains that the Buccaneers literally cashed out. And y'all gotta understand the reason why a lot of certain teams go to Super Bowl, because again, they have the best rosters built. These owners and these GMs, they spent a lot of money. They're willing to go over the salary cap if it means they can win them a championship. And this is a Buccaneers team that's still trying to remain relevant. This team really needs another Super Bowl under their belt. I'm going to be very honest. The Buccaneers have done nothing since 2002. Okay, that was 17 years ago to this day. When they had John Gruden, you had Brady Johnson and Keyshawn Johnson. And Keyshawn Johnson, to me, is like he's a lot more. I would say he's more effective than Mike Evans. Like AB is good. Antonio Brown is good, but Keyshawn Johnson, I would put over Antonio Brown because that man knew how to get open. He knew how to get the job done for you. But I would say that the Buccaneers of 2002 is way better than this Buccaneer team because they had way better defense. I'll give them that. Yeah, offensively, this Buccaneer team is like far better because all they really had was Keyshawn. Because Michael Pittman was just average. He wasn't no 2,000-yard back like that. I think they didn't really have too much else going for him. But yeah, I think this, like, offensively they're better. But like the 2002 Buccaneers, yeah, defensively far succeeds this defense. But I give the Buccaneers, they just do. They play hard. Brady was who they needed. And for Bruce Arians, this is your second time in the NFC Championship. You've been getting a second chance to try to coach your team to the big one. He has another opportunity to get to February. But we'll see how he does against this Packers team. Because for one, I'm tired of seeing Brady. I've had enough of Brady. I would like to see Aaron Rodgers have a second go around at it. That's why I picked Rodgers. Because I believe because the NFC is Rodgers' like house. Okay, this man has been running the NFC for a long time. Yeah, Rodgers hasn't had as much success. Excuse me. Yeah, excuse me, y'all. Yeah, Rodgers hasn't had the same type of success as some other quarterbacks. It's been kind of a drought for him too. I mean, they've always been like he's been the most consistent. Let's say that. In these playoffs, Rodgers has been to the playoffs numerous times. Like he's only missed the playoffs I think twice so far in his career since he's been a Green Bay Packer. This man has already been in like 3 NFC Championship games. Losing one to the Seattle Seahawks and then losing another one to the Atlanta Falcons. But yeah, he has gotten there before. The man won in 2011, 2010-2011 when he beat the Steelers in A&T Stadium in Dallas for that one Super Bowl. So he's done this already. He's definitely a veteran. And like I told y'all before in my other video, the NFC belongs to Aaron Rodgers. Like this is Rodgers' best year to actually go to a Super Bowl. And Rodgers he might just get the MVP. I believe Rodgers is going to be this season's MVP. This will be his 3rd MVP award. So Rodgers has a chance to have a third MVP award, win his second NFC championship, NFC title, and then win a Super Bowl. Yeah, I'm going with, in this game, this pick, I'm going with Aaron Rodgers. I'm staying true to my pick. I'm not going to switch it up at all. I don't need gematria numbers. I don't need to look at history. I already know what the Packers could do. But on the other hand, Brady is playing for as much stats. He's trying to be the best football player of all time. He's already the greatest. The man got 6 rings. Like I said before, Brady didn't need to come back. He could have retired a New England Patriot and been in the front office over there. But what Brady is doing, Brady is pissed off. I told you, there's 2 reasons why Brady is still playing. One, he's jealous of Patrick Mahomes. Okay, he's jealous of Patrick Mahomes getting MVP the way he did. And then returning back to Super Bowl, basically beating the Manning curse. Patrick Mahomes is proving he got good luck. He don't got bad luck at all. That man got nothing but blessings. That man beat the Manning curse off a separated shoulder. Right, dislocated shoulder. Went on a run and actually beat the San Francisco 49ers. He gave Kyle Shanahan his second loss in his coaching career. Okay, that's balling. And the fact that the league has pretty much chosen Patrick Mahomes to be they new poster child. Patrick Mahomes is the face of this league. Next to Aaron here. So Brady wants to still remain relevant. I told y'all, this is what Rob Gronkowski decided to come back for because Brady told him. If COVID-19 never happened and we wasn't hit with this pandemic, you would have seen Tom Brady in the front row of WrestleMania. He would have showed up to last year's WrestleMania and Gronkowski would have been promoting this guy, interviewing him. Gronkowski made it obvious what he was going to do. And I knew that. I said, as soon as Gronk, the found out Brady's a temporary Buccaneer, he's going to jump ship. I told y'all that. That was the reason why Gronk left WWE, because Gronk was the 24/7 title holder. I think he had beaten R-Truth. What it was, I think Mojo Rawley pinned R-Truth, and then he pinned Mojo and got that title. So yeah, Rob left. Rob could have still had a wrestling career. He's big enough. The man got size. He's good at talking in the ring. He has good mic skills. Rob could actually he could have stayed in WWE. He didn't want to. That man wanted to be a Buccaneer like Brady. So they're trying to remain relevant. I told you what this is about. And then on top of that, Brady's trying to break more records. Not only does he want to get a 7th Super Bowl ring, he wants to be known as the first player in NFL history to have home field advantage. Because that still to this day has never, ever, 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 ever happened for you conspiracy theorists. So y'all like to bring up 9/11. You like to bring up Hurricane Katrina. That didn't help the Saints at all this year, matter of fact. I told y'all to say it. And I said that before, man. I said earlier last summer the Saints wasn't going to go get to no Super Bowl. Them gematria numbers don't work. You can't bring up history and try to tie it into what's going on currently. Don't work like that, Jack. I told y'all don't take these predictions seriously. I make my prediction when playoff time comes. I don't make my prediction to the regular season because too much things can go down, as y'all can see. The NFL not having preseason affected a lot of teams. Like the Niners got hit the worst. It's like 7 guys who was out for the season. From Joey Bosa on down, Richard Sherman got hurt. It was too many. They had too many injuries. Even Garoppolo got injured for like the second time on that team he's got hurt, and now is missing in action. Because if the Niners was in this playoffs, things would be a lot differently. That would have been probably the Saints would have probably been playing the 49ers instead. It wouldn't even been the Rams in that playoffs. But anyways, yeah, so it's too much things can happen in these playoffs. Too much. There's too many scenarios during the regular season. So you can't really make a bold prediction like that. Unless you unless you want to take your own risk. Unless you for sure know it's going to happen. But again, that's too much of a gamble. But no, that's why Brady's still around. And now Tom Brady can finally say he actually beat Drew Brees. Even if he beats Rodgers, he can finally say that he dominated the NFC like he's doing the AFC. I told you, man, if they let old man Brady get to a Super Bowl, there's a serious problem. The NFC is that much weak. They're not as strong as the AFC like I thought it was. They just that weak. But yeah, I'm going Aaron Rodgers in this one. I can't go with Brady. I'm sorry, man. I done seen enough for Brady. From one lifetime, that's just like, it's like how long you got to go? You're 43 years old. And that's another thing. He's the oldest player, the oldest quarterback in NFL history to still be playing. Past 40. Because Brady's automatically going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. That's no doubt. He's automatically in there. If Brady was to announce retirement this season, let's say he goes to the Super Bowl. Let's say he beats a team like Mahomes. In the Super Bowl, he's basically going to announce retirement. He's automatically in the Hall of Fame probably within the next 2 years. Or next year, he's in there. Like 2022 or 2023, he's automatically in. But I'm like, man, I feel it's Aaron Rodgers' time to shine. If Aaron Rodgers is going to be MVP, you can't disappoint. You got to show the media that you got to show the committee that you are willing to that you deserve that MVP award more than Mahomes. And yeah, Mahomes can get it a second time. I get that because Mahomes is going into the Super Bowl as the defending champion from last year. They may give it to Mahomes again, since Mahomes is the Steph Curry of the league. But I believe this is Aaron Rodgers' time. Now let's go down here. Let's look at some comparisons real quick. Let's look at these numbers. So these are just based on the league rankings overall. Okay, let me go up so I want y'all to see this. And by the way, the game's gonna be tomorrow. So both games gonna be on Sunday. I think this is gonna be the earlier game. It's gonna be at 12 o'clock. Just putting that out there. But let's just look at these numbers, okay? So in offense, the Buccaneers are ranked 7th. Like they both got top 5 offenses. The Packers at 5th, of course, because again, this is Aaron Rodgers. Like Rodgers literally has the best home record. The man rarely loses in Lambeau Field like that. And remember, man, this is the same Green Bay Packers team that was in the NFC Championship last year against the Niners. It's just the Niners had the better game plan. Like Kyle Shanahan was coaching longer than Matt LaFleur. But again, I did tell y'all Matt LaFleur had the same team from last year. This team was going to go all the way. I told y'all that. I did tell y'all, man. It wasn't because of seeding either. It's just the Packers match up well against every other team. They have an advantage. They're in the cold. They're in the snow. And just like Buffalo right now. Buffalo has a clear advantage because they're cold. Again, they have home field advantage, but they also had that defense. See, Buffalo's where they are now because of the defense. But Green Bay is playing a lot of these. They're playing a lot of West Coast teams. A lot of warm weather teams are not used to that snow. Yeah, Brady's used to snow, but that you can't say the same for the rest of the team because it does not snow in Tampa. Tampa has California type weather. But anyway, so both teams have top 10 offenses. Packers obviously have the better one. They're at 5th, but the Buccaneers are ranked at 7th. Again, as long as you have Tom Brady, your offense is always going to be good. It's always going to be decent. It's not going to be bad. Now, defense. This is where it gets interesting. The Buccaneers have the better defense at 6th, where Green Bay at 9th. The Buccaneers, again, they got a nice little secondary. Their corners can guard you. I will give them that. Like, they're good. They're good defensively. Like I said, they got some veterans down there. This team loaded up. This team is taking a serious gamble. But Green Bay can still, the defense is not too shabby either. It's at 9th. So again, both teams are top 10. Now passing, they're putting Aaron Rodgers over on. I don't agree with that passing. I don't, man. Aaron Rodgers is an MVP at the end of the day. Brady cannot be better than Green Bay in the passing game. I don't believe that at all. When Green Bay literally has the higher seed. This is what I don't get, man. Like, this is what I don't like about the committee. This is what I don't like about about whoever runs these whoever does these articles. How you gonna put the Buccaneers offense over Packers when Green Bay never had a game where they got blown out like that? That's what I'm saying. Like, they never. Okay, I understand that the Buccaneers blew Green Bay out in the last meeting, but Aaron Rodgers is up there for MVP. That man has way more passing yards. If Rodgers is up there for MVP with Mahomes, that means that would make him the much better passer. Because after Green Bay lost to Tampa Bay, Green Bay went on another run. Now, that was back in October. Right? They lost 38-10. Green Bay, since losing to Tampa Bay, they've basically upped their game big time. I told you, this team is 5th in offense. So how is Brady's passing better than Aaron Rodgers? I understand that Tom Brady is a 6-time Super Bowl winner. I get all that. The man been in eight NFC championships, been in 8 Super Bowls. I get that. But Aaron Rodgers has, again, remained consistent for most of his career. That, I don't get that. I don't understand at all. And even then, man, Green Bay has Devontae Adams. You have Aaron Jones. They got offense, too. They also have Mercedes Lewis, who's another veteran. And Mercedes Lewis, again, this is first time to reach to get a Super Bowl ring, which he's never had before. Yeah, Brady got AB and Mike Evans, but come on now. I think this is being a little too biased. They're doing way too much. And now they're rushing. This is another thing too, man. The Buccaneers are not that good at rushing the football. I told y'all that. Their main problem was running backs. But yeah, you picked up Leonard Fournette, but Leonard Fournette has come off a season where he's been out. That man has suffered a lot of damage over the last 2 years. Since after the Jaguars lost to the Patriots in 2017, Leonard Fournette ain't been the same. Now he's still a good power back, but Ronald Jones is he's okay. He's not a dominant running back. He's not a rusher that will give you over 1,000 yards like that. He ain't. The Packers are way better with the running game. Their running backs are better. I told you, Aaron Jones is underrated. Like, I would put Aaron Jones literally at number 4. Like, Derrick Henry is number 1. Alvin Kamara would be number 2. Zeke Elliott would be number 3. But Aaron Jones is number 4. He's the 4th best running back. And no, I'm not putting Ezekiel Elliott up there because I'm a Cowboy fan. Ezekiel Elliott is proven. With the Cowboys, because remember, Ezekiel Elliott almost had that team in the playoffs. They did go on a 4-0 run. And they went on a 4-0 run when Ezekiel Elliott came back. Remember, man, Ezekiel Elliott is with a fully healthy Cowboy team, he's too effective. But that's just overall. Yeah, Aaron Jones, he's a top 4 running back without a doubt. Now, that's the one thing that's going to, if the Buccaneers can't stop the run, they're going to have problems. Because, yeah, they're 11-5, but the Packers are 13-3. So that's why I said, like, I feel when it comes to passing, they being too biased. They're not giving Aaron Rodgers his respect at all. Because Aaron Rodgers, again, man, this man has been he's been on fire this season. The Packers, again, this is why they only lost 3 games. Tampa Bay lost 5 because Tampa Bay was not that strong going in. Like, they almost didn't make the playoffs. Because if Arizona would have been playing, much better than they had been, let's say if Kyler Murray would have been able to keep a win streak, if Kyler Murray would have been won like 10, if he would have went on like a 7-8 game win streak, the Buccaneers would have been eliminated out the playoffs. There was a certain point in time when the Buccaneers weren't looking good at all. Because if the Buccaneers is truly that great, they would be the first seed instead of Green Bay. So that goes to show you, man, they have problems too. But yeah, I'm taking Green Bay. Green Bay can run the football, and that's gonna go in their favor, especially if in the late game drive where you're under 3 minutes and you're trying to run down the clock. Green Bay can run down the clock a lot better. Yes, Buccaneers do have slightly the better defense, but it's not all that much. So yeah, I'm gonna take the Packers in this one. I'm going Aaron Rodgers over Brady. I want to see Aaron Rodgers in that Super Bowl. Yeah, I'm staying true to my pick. I got Green Bay coming out the NFC. And folks, that's the video, man. Stay tuned. So I'm gonna do Buffalo and KC a little bit later on. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned, and as always, I'll see you soon.